Hey guys, welcome to my Twitch highlights channel. Anything that is YouTube worthy from my Twitch streams and stuff will be placed here. And one of the first things I wanted to do is tell a story. As you know, I am out of high school and I'm 18, which means I have some stories from high school that may or may not be embarrassing, may or may not be cringe, but they're stories nonetheless. So that's this video. Also, like, a small percentage of you are subscribed. Actually, none of you are subscribed, because this is a completely fresh channel. So if you guys could hit the subscribe button, that'd be great. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're gonna do some housing because there's nothing better to do. I really don't want to do bedwars right now. Okay, so today's story is very simple. When I was in high school, right, I feel like a lot of us at some point was either peer pressured or even was around people that use these herbs that are pretty cool. And if you don't know what these herbs are, it's the thing where it's like, you know, like Snoop Dogg, yeah, that guy. It's by association. I'm trying my best to be Twitch friendly here so I don't get sniped by Twitch. Please, Twitch, spare me. It's stories about myself. It was around like junior year of high school, maybe around like early actually, because I think I first dabbled into these herbs around this like magic powder, not magic powder, these like you know, like the magical leaf from Pokemon, like that thing. I dabbled into Pokemon magical leaves through some of my friends, because obviously they dabbled into it as well, and I was like, you know what, why not? I mean, it's you only live once, I guess. I don't know, I was a really stupid high school teenager, and I think all of us are in a way. And my first time was pretty bad. I think I got really anxious because I thought my mom would walk in. But the thing is with my mom is that she can't really like smell. Like she doesn't really have a sense of smell as much anymore, which is kind of sad. But it was kind of people pog for me in my early stages of being overly stupid in high school. I don't necessarily condone the usage of it at a young age and the of it at a young age, but please, like, if you do it in like moderation, or like do it responsibly at least. Like, I can't control what you do, but please, for the love of God, take care of yourself when you do it. So my first experience wasn't bad. Like my friend showed me like this thing that you could use to get rid of the aroma, and all we need was like dryer sheets and stuff, which it was cool. Okay, like I'm on the arrow shoe. The creative that people do to get off some is kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like some of you know like the classic, the fabled apple trick. So my first experience was really dog shit awful, right? And that's like sophomore year. So that was when I was like growing up, and when I really felt like myself was I was like an A+ student at the least. And I was farming pog champs from all my friends because we were chilling and we were using. But the thing is, it's like in sophomore year I didn't use as much because my one bad experience made me feel really bad, and I did it again, and I was like super chill with it for some reason, because there was a point where I realized that I should just stop caring. One is, I don't know if you should stop caring. You should probably care about yourself a lot more. But it went from using like the Pokemon magical leaf into using like wax. That's why I learned about wax and shopping carts. And that's when junior year hopped in. Junior year me, I think personally was a completely different fucking build than who I was in sophomore year. Because sophomore year I didn't do it too much because I honestly didn't know much about it. And then it was late sophomore year turned into early junior year, and junior year me found out about shopping carts, and I was like, you know what, this is fun, I'm gonna go dabble into this a bit more. So I get the pen from my friend's pencil bag, and I get my shopping carts, put the two together, boom, you have a new way to intake herbs. Junior year me was friends with a lot of people that also used both leaves and shopping carts. They were heavily dabbling in the usage of magical leaf and shopping carts. I used a good amount because I was friends around people who did that. The main stories I want to talk about is, but there's this, I learned about this thing called kickbacks, where it's like you hang around and you use a mixture of magical leaves and spicy water. There you go, that's spicy water. I use spicy water before I use magical leaves. I get invited, right? Cause I'm cool with them. I'm cool with all the people that are going. A group of friends that I know since middle school that I only started talking to a lot more often now, and now as in high school me, like high school junior me. I don't really talk to them as much now, but I do have contact with them at least, so they can still hit me up if they really wanted to. I think they're so cool, you know? So I get invited. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, sure. I'm still stupid, you know? I'm really dumb. But you know what else is dumb? My tolerance at the moment. And if you don't know about tolerance with magical leaves or spicy water, is that your tolerance gets a lot higher and higher depending on how much you've used spicy water or magical leaves, and it changes over time. And you'll need to remember this fact for later, because actually, moreover, you'll need to remember my fact about my tolerance with magical leaves for later. My spicy water tolerance was pretty good. I'm gonna be honest with you, it wasn't horrible. My magical leaf tolerance was good, or so I thought, because I was only using shopping carts. Because I was only using shopping carts, I haven't really touched magical leaves that much. So when I go, I don't really know what I'm going in for, right? I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna chill with my friends, basically, because they're pretty cool, at least at the time. I think they're so cool now. I don't have any beef with them or anything. I really literally don't care about how their lives are going now, because I'm not connected with them as much anymore. But I hope they're being successful. You know, that's all that matters for me. If they're successful, then that's fine. Let them live their life. Some people come over, right? And people I know, obviously. And one of them brings a bonk. That's the best way I literally cannot like censor it any better. I'm just gonna call it a bonk. And I've never used a bonk before. Are you kidding? So I get offered to use a bonk, or to get bonked. I get an offer to get bonked, and I'm like, sure, I'll get bonked. Why the not? Or actually, it's pretty early into the night, but I feel like I'm fine. I feel like my magical leaf tolerance is pretty good. I think it's good. And then it's like the Twitter account poorly aged things, because it did not age well. My first time getting bonked, I was so relaxed, so carefree, because I had somewhat of a tolerance to magical leaves. So I was fine. I was fine at that time. I was really fine at the time. I was like super relaxed, and I was chilling. We get to listen to music, we get to watch videos, we get to just chill. As the night goes on, some of them brings a variety of spicy waters. Obviously, we didn't buy any spicy water. Come on, we're teenagers that aren't even at the right age to spice up our water. And at that point, I was like, yo, let me take some. And being like remember, I've already been hit super effective by magical leaf. Okay, I'm like a ground type, and Venusaur just hit me with magical leaf. After, I think I sit there for a while, because I wanted to at least like hit and relax. I want magical leaf to at least hit and like let me chill for a bit and give me a small buffer zone. And from there, I'm like, okay, cool. I think I'm ready. Let me try something. I think I asked for a small glass of spicy water. And when I say my mouth was burning, like even a burn heal couldn't save me there. I thought I could be fine. But you gotta realize, when you've been hit super effective by magical leaf, right? It kind of influences your taste buds a bit, and your tongue, right? And it just burns. I'm not in pain, actually. Like I'm not physically hurting, but I feel it, and I'm like, oh shit. And I remember my mom decides to pack me some fruit snacks. like no joke. I go ahead and pull out some fruit snacks and start eating them, and they don't help, obviously. Are you kidding? It's just fruit snacks. Nothing helped. I sat there eating fruit snacks and just chilling and trying to. Well, my mouth was like still in pain from very spicy water. And then a bit later, I go in for my second time getting bonked in the head. And all of a sudden, I think I'm fine. I think I'm genuinely fine. I think I'm so fine. They asked if some people can go to the store and buy some snacks. Guess who immediately goes, sure, or I'll go with you guys to your trip to buy some food. One of my other friends who was there goes up to me, and he doesn't use it all, which, well, big up to you for being in a group of people where everyone literally used. Can you go get me some brownies? Like genuine, like store-bought fudge brownies. I go out with a group, and I try to act as really normal as I can, and I think I'm acting normal, which was very pogged, because I got through the cashier with like it's nothing. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't know when he asked for fudge brownies, I didn't know what he wanted to look for when it came to fudge brownies. So I get the store brand. I don't get like the cheap brand that you can find at every store. For some reason, I go over to the store branded stuff and get the store branded fudge brownies that cost more than the money he gave me. I think he gave me like $5, which was more than enough to get the actual brownies that he probably wanted me to get. But no, I get the store-bought ones. Why? I don't know. I got bonked twice, and I've intaken some spicy water. From there, I go to the cashier, and I realize, holy shit, it costs a bit more than I thought of. So then I go to my wallet, and I just pay for it with my own money. I don't even use their money because it was at least $20. I get my change back. I come back with a container of fudge brownies that he didn't expect. And I told him, like, yo, I just paid for this because I didn't have enough money from what you gave me. I think I gave him back the money. I'm pretty sure I did. And he was like, yeah, thank you, whatever. Well, fudge brownies are still fudge brownies, right? Fudge brownies are still fudge brownies. And some of us dig in, right? I grab one, he grabs one because he wanted them, and we start watching some stuff. They go into the host's room for this little party, I guess. From there, I'm just on the couch. I think I'm just watching stuff on their Netflix account or Hulu account. I forgot which. I honestly don't care which because it's just my story. From there, I'm just chilling. Like, I am so relaxed. I didn't take any spicy water again. Spicy water because I knew I would probably be out of it. And then the next day apparently came by. And I wasn't tired. But the thing is, I was the first to be asleep and pass out. And I want to preface this by saying a lot of other stuff happened. I know, because I can remember it. But I'm talking about my experience. And it's my cringy, dumb high school experiences using magical leaf and spicy water. So I pass out and I wake up the next morning. I think I'm one of the first few to wake up. And I wake up to one of my friends in the bathroom. So two of my friends end up cuddling each other, which was really funny. But yeah, I pass out. And apparently, this was like a bit of time after the fact, or there's something I never noticed happen because I was passed out, or I even didn't notice. Because there's this term called crossfaded, right? Where you have been bonked, or you have been hit super effective by magical leaf, and you've been hit with the spicy water. Apparently, while I was knocked out, or at least from at least the thing that fades out of my memory, is apparently I ate a second fudge brownie. And it was in my hand with like a bite taken out of it. And I never noticed. Why? Because I never remembered eating a second one. I remember for a fact I had one. I never had a second one. But apparently I had a second one. The guy who told me this happened, right? He was also the same person who asked for the second fudge brownie that was in my hand, and when I didn't respond, he just took it, which was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's just funny that he just took the second fudge brownie out of my hand after asking my unresponsive self. Honestly, kind of funny, kind of kick W, kind of little W. It was amazing. And that was like my one fun experience, besides like with my friends in my room, because I used to have LED lights and now I don't have them anymore because I guess they kind of they just stopped working out of nowhere. So now this is where the second story comes in, right? And I get, oh, my battery's gonna low. It's okay. And